Episode number 45, specialty. And live we are early and it's dark in
Bright
the
and early.
in the yeah,
And
10 o'clock. It's very
and
bright and early.
snowy.
Well, it's dark on both of our screens, so you never know what time it was, especially mine. But yeah, so Illinois plays Ohio State tomorrow. Your thoughts?
They really need to bounce back from the last game. Losing to Maryland at home was not good, and so I think this is a game they really have to win to keep momentum going, especially with the schedule they have coming up. I think that it's going to be a big game for them. So hopefully they keep feeding the ball to Kofi, unlike they did in the second half of the Maryland game. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how this game's going to go. I mean, Ohio State been pretty up and down. They have some injuries at the guard position specifically, but as we learned with Maryland, that doesn't really matter as long as Illinois lays a dud. They couldn't beat Maryland without Eric Ayala, so
Right.
I mean, I don't think CJ Walker's going to play in this game, but it's not like Ohio State doesn't have other really good players around them. And Ohio State's better than Maryland by a lot. So I don't know. It's a Kofi game. Every game's a Kofi game in the Big Ten.
It should be. There's not. I mean, besides Garza, as far as bigs, Dickinson will be a test, I think, for him when they do play Michigan. But every other game, you look at the centers that people have, and they're 6'9", 240. Kofi has a good 40 pounds on almost everybody. So. Especially with the way his touch has been around the basket lately. I really like how he's been handling the ball, even though Underwood thinks that he's turning it over too much. I feel like he's actually not. In Kofi terms, he's not, especially going back to the game where he couldn't, the Mizzou game, I think it was, where he couldn't catch a ball, it seemed like. So he's definitely improved once Big Ten play started, and averaging a double-double, I believe, since Big Ten play started. So just got to get the man the ball.
Yeah, it looks like the Big Ten has started to run into some COVID issues.
Yeah. Michigan State, Izzo's scared to play Iowa. I don't know.
I don't know if I go that far, but they did get postponed today's game. And there's a Saturday game, Maryland, Nebraska, that's postponed.
Well, I mean, once a team goes out, you're out for 14 days. So
Indiana, Michigan State on Sunday is postponed. I thought it was 10.
Well, whatever it is. Did the Big Ten change it? I know that
they should have. I know that they changed something, but I don't know if they changed this. So the Illinois game against Penn State was supposed to be the Wednesday the 20th, and that got moved up to Tuesday the 19th.
Day earlier.
So our next episode will be Monday.
So they've been moving games up basically, so they have area at the end to.
I'm assuming that is an idea that they have. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, the Big Ten, about time they do something that's smart.
Yeah, it's a good idea, definitely.
It's a very good idea, actually. So, thinking you should watch your step on that one.
Yeah, I'm the one that hates the Big Ten. You're right.
You should. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Management.
It can't be worse than what happened in football in the Big Ten, which was a mess. I mean, they let Ohio State into the college football playoff.
We got a team to the championship. That's all they
got about. Destroyed and would have lost by 70 if Alabama was trying in the second half. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Devontae Smith played one half of football, 215, 3 touchdowns. Thanks for coming.
He's pretty good.
Tomorrow's a Kofi game. So don't know if I said that. I don't think I did, but it's a Kofi game.
I want to see how Curbelo does too. He had a rough game. Huh?
He had a bad practice. It'll be like 8 minutes on the floor for him.
I don't know about that.
Have we heard anything about Frazier? I'm assuming if we haven't heard anything about him, then he's probably good to go.
Seen anything about his injury? There hasn't been any news or anything, so I assume that he's good to go.
Kind of like the Adam Miller thing at Duke.
Yeah. You know what I would like to see is Bosman Verdonk get a little playing time. If you're going to give Hawkins 2 minutes, let's see what Bosman Verdonk can do for 2 minutes. So,
Yeah, it seems like Trent Frazier's going to play.
Good. That's good to hear.
I mean, I don't know why he wouldn't play, right?
Right.
He came back into that game. Unless that was an adrenaline thing.
Yeah, he did airball that 3, so.
That was a foul.
Was it? I
No.
missed it. I must have missed that. Phantom foul.
Yeah, it was.
The refs blew it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know if anyone else agrees they should. But, So, what are you doing today?
Well, this podcast we're doing right now.
Very exciting. Yes, this is A+ content.
So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like our communications guy missed the ball.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
I kind of like these block ones better.
Yeah.
I don't know. These are cool, though. Or this one. Or this one.
I like
or
that.
This one. Or this one.
I don't know.
This is fun.
How am I up this early? Exactly. That's why I said it's early. Well, we got up early. Deion Thomas is supposed to be coming on. We are waiting.
Give it time, man.
Patiently. Maybe he thought that we had like a 30-minute podcast and then he was coming on like in the later minutes. But the guy that got a hold of him, we haven't heard back from him. So, Troy, thoughts on the game tomorrow?
Here we go. Let's open it up to questions. Let's do it.
Think the Illini are going to bounce back?
Who do they play after this? Penn State, and then
it's the tough road ahead, I believe.
Michigan State.
Getting into Michigan State, Iowa, Indiana, maybe.
It's Michigan State Saturday, and I'm assuming Michigan State will be good to go by the 23rd.
Yeah.
Because I think it's 10 days. I'm pretty sure it's 10 days.
Expect them to play much harder and more aggressive. Illini by 12. I like it.
It's a lot of confidence in
a spread. We haven't. I heard a spread won't be out till this afternoon. So
what a joke. What are we paying those people for?
Yeah, they need to show up and play hard. I mean, when you look at Michigan and how hard they play, if Illinois just had half that intensity, I think they'd be almost undefeated. I don't know if they beat Baylor regardless, but the other games they've lost by 3. I mean, they lost Rutgers by 3, lost Maryland by 3,
Missouri by 2,
lost Missouri by 2 or 3.
4. Was there free throws at the end?
I don't remember. Io shot a 3 thinking he was getting fouled.
Yeah, but
I think it was by 3. I think they've lost all 3 games by 3.
I'm pretty sure I think you're lying.
I think you don't know what you're talking about.
They lost to Missouri by 3.
Thank you.
Dummy.
All 3 losses were by 3. I mean, besides Baylor, they lost by 13. But they were in that game until they went dead for 7 minutes or so.
So it was 4 seconds left. Io missed a jumper. Rebound Missouri. Miller fouled. So they would have gone up by more than 3.
They missed the free throw.
Kofi got the rebound. Game over. Lost to Baylor by 13. Missouri by 3. Rutgers by 3. Maryland by 3. What the hell? Why are they people losing by 3?
I don't know. Io can't hit his pat in his shot when they're down 3. You know, that crossover at the free throw line or from the corner, from the elbow. So
They need to be down by 2 or 1 next time.
Right.
Thoughts?
Thoughts are don't suck for 5 minutes of the game, and you won't even be down or have to worry about it.
Easier said than done.
Well, I mean,
They were
you
getting
saw
ready to
that
lose
second
by.
half of basketball against Maryland. It was not good.
They were getting ready to lose by 3 to Northwestern, but then they flipped the script.
Is that what the kids say these days? Flip the
That's what
script.
I said.
Oh,
I tweeted it on the account right when it happened. Flip the script.
did you?
They did that exactly to a T. Is what they did.
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
There any other good games on today?
So Wingate was playing Maryland. That should be a hell of a game.
Wingate?
That's what I see here.
What'd you just say?
Are they in the Big Ten now?
Yeah, they just let him in, I think.
Check this out.
Wingate, Maryland.
11 o'clock. Starts in 40 minutes.
Why would they throw that game in there?
Trying to get a free dub after beating Illinois. They're going to lose that game.
If they lose that game, I don't know. They play Michigan. Maryland plays Michigan on Tuesday. That should be a good one.
No, it won't.
I know.
Michigan's going to win by 30. Just kidding. Michigan's due to lose to one of these teams that they're better than.
Iowa plays on Sunday. When's Wisconsin?
Iowa plays Northwestern, right? Michigan
plays Rutgers tonight.
Yeah, nobody cares about that game. That's a bad game. Michigan is due to lose to a team that they're better than.
Sure.
Because they've been rolling through everybody.
Can't come out that hyped every night, you know?
Like they beat the living F out of Wisconsin.
Yeah, it wasn't even pretty. When does Iowa play somebody of any? They play Northwestern, Indiana, Nebraska, and then they play us.
Us? What are you on the team?
Us, the Illini. Did that make it sound like I was on the team?
Yeah, you said us.
Us, like my team.
Us on the 29th. Us. No, my team.
I didn't say that they played me.
Us. Same thing.
I disagree.
I disagree with your disagreement.
I think we and us are two different things. If that makes sense.
It's kind of seeing how long we get the silence go.
Why? Why am I making it awkward?
No one else listening. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Would anybody like to come on and answer some questions? We got a few set up here.
Yeah, if you want to.
Anybody's bored. Yeah.
Let us know. We'll throw you the link.
Come on by.
It's not a joke.
You don't even need a camera. Do they need a camera? They just need a.
It'd be nice to have a camera, but you don't need a camera.
Huh. Interesting.
See, like if I turn my camera off.
Oh, then you got a little speaker thing around you. That's cool.
Yeah. Very exciting in my opinion.
You know, this quietest my dog's been any podcast.
This is a sleepy one. This is a podcast.
I'm not hollering at my screen, I guess, huh?
You're supposed to fall asleep during this one.
So Illinois plays at 11 tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to get up early again tomorrow.
That's going to suck. I don't want to get up early again tomorrow either.
Maybe I'll just stay up all night.
That's too much.
How come they don't have cool names for teams anymore? Like, you know, they had the Flying Illini. Then they had the Fab Five in Michigan. Then they had that's all I got. Can we call this team something? Let's come up with a name.
The Hard Rockin' Illini.
Hard Rockin' Illini. That is what Rothstein needs to put on a shirt. Not the Bring the Pain or whatever it was. It's the Hard Rockin' Illini. You're typing something. What are you typing? Did you see the Florida State shirt he made? Chief, what did it say? Chief something. OG. Chief OG.
There you go.
There you go. And you can't put the G on it. You gotta.
Boom. That's the 2020-21 team. They're going to hard rock their way to a
Expect merch
championship.
out soon.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
I have no idea. I don't think we have the cachet that Rothstein has.
We probably can't use Illini, can we, on merchandise?
I don't see why we couldn't.
You don't think that's trademarked?
Nah. You know how hard it is to get a trademark? I mean, come on.
I think it's pretty easy.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely Illini. It's definitely trademarked. The University of Illinois trademark is any mark, word, letter, logo, or symbol associated with the University of Illinois. You have ITM, UITM, Illini TM. Good try.
Let's get them to make the shirt for us and put our names on it because we came up with the
Fighting Illini is also registered.
What about Flying Illini?
I'm sure it's. I don't know. I honestly don't know. You think that Dickie V would have done that? Dickie V was the original John Rothstein. I'm trying to say. Flying Illini is the trademark of Stephen Bardo.
Let's get him on.
Yeah, he might have showed up.
Okay, come
on. It's what it is.
That was.
How long are we waiting? Is what I want to know. I got stuff to do.
I'm willing to wait hours if that's what it takes. I sent a follow-up message, so.
And
I send another.
No, I mean, maybe he just forgot.
I mean, we are not known.
We as the Illini. Is that what you're saying?
We as this podcast, nobody knows who we are.
That's true. You think he looked into us and he's like, I'm not going on with those goofy dudes?
I mean, I wouldn't blame him if he did.
Why wouldn't he say something, though? That's fine. It's starting to snow.
I'd say give it a couple hours here. Anyone want to join in on the convos, huh? We'll get some people on here. What's up?
What's up?
Send us a comment.
Yeah. Got any questions?
This is how you know we're not famous. Nobody's paying attention. It's all been downhill since the watch party, I'll tell you that.
Last Illinois game I attended was when we beat number 5 Ohio State and Brandon Paul scored 43. Brandon Paul, that was a good game. He was making everything. Fading away, 3 guys on him.
The last Illini game I attended was 1971 when they beat somebody.
Okay.
So.
When was the last time you were at the farm?
2009, maybe.
When you were like 4 years old?
Okay. That's inaccurate.
That's the one thing I miss is not going up to the Illinois game. Going to Pia's, eating some wings, grabbing a burger.
I would say
taking the bus over to the game. I don't know if anybody here has ever been to Pia's, but if you ever get back to Champaign and you're going to an Illinois game, go to Pia's, get some wings, maybe a burger, maybe Italian beef, whatever. Take the bus over. It's a good time. It's what me and my dad and his friends, it's what they always used to do. And now we've passed that on. We take our kids there. I mean, it's a little hole-in-the-wall bar, but they let the kids come in and ride the bus. And it's fun.
2009, Illinois beat Northwestern 60-59.
You were at that game?
Yeah.
Who's the best Illinois basketball player of all time?
Wait, that's the wrong game. Whatever. I just know that it was Illinois Northwestern when I went. The best Illinois basketball player of all time is obviously Deion Thomas.
I'd have to go with local legend.
Deion Thomas. Mike Tisdale.
Mike Tisdale.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Bubba Chisholm. I gotta look up this guy's stats. Did you find him?
He's a stud.
Was he?
26 games, 0.4 points per game, 20% from the field. Oh boy.
What year did he play?
08-09 and 9-10. I remember the name, but I don't remember his greatness with the 0.4 per game and 20% from the field. And they don't even have a height listed for him. It just says 180. That's how much he weighs.
180. He's probably 5'2".
I would doubt that. Okay, so we do some March Madness news if you want to throw that at you.
Yeah, let's hear it. I saw Rothstein tweeted something.
Give me a damn second. How about that?
Whoa. You can't say I got information, then say give me a second.
Give me a damn second is what I said.
Wow.
Due to the NCAA tournament taking place entirely in Indianapolis, the NCAA announced it will use the S-curve to bracket this year's field, a.k.a. the 1 seed, the top 1 seed, the bottom 2 seed, the top 3 seed will be in the same region, although the usual conference rules still apply.
What was that? The top 1 seed.
Top 1 seed, bottom 2 seed,
Yeah.
top 3 seed, and probably the bottom 4 seed will be in the same region.
What's it usually?
I don't know.
Is it that much of a change? Shouldn't that be
definitely different? They announced it. Here's what one of those NCAA suits said. It became clear the S-curve bracketing option makes the most sense. And in a normal year, bracketing is done with consideration given to keeping as many teams as close to their campus as possible. But this year only, with the entire tournament being played in Indiana, the committee believes this different approach is optimal. So I guess it was based on their location last time.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
And now since it's in Indiana, you do the one top
like
one, bottom
West Coast
2,
teams
top
were in the
3.
East. We're in the East Conference. It makes sense, sure.
So it's going to be like this: top 1, bottom 2, top 3, bottom 4, top 5, bottom 6, top 7, bottom 8, top 8, bottom 9, top 10, bottom 11, top 12, bottom 13, top 14, bottom 15.
They usually base it off
top
travel.
16.
Don't West Coast teams usually get screwed out of that though?
Well, who cares? That's what they get for playing on the West Coast.
Did Gonzaga end up winning?
I mean, what kind of a question is that?
I don't know. I saw the Pepperdine game was pretty close to start off. Gotta sell tickets.
You don't think it'd be a huge story if Gonzaga lost? Because they won by 25.
Well, good for them.
95-70. Yeah, it was 43-39 at the half. They outscored them 52-31 in the second.
Do you think they're going to have fans in Indy?
Yes, at least for the Final Four and such. I'll tell you this right now.
Did they have fans during the football games? Because I assume it's going to be at Lucas Oil.
Yeah, the Colts games?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Corey Kispert is the best shooter in the country. So don't at me, as they say. He's a stud. Have you seen him? Gonzaga?
I think we should go to Indy. The guys have been talking about it, Troy. You'd let me know.
I think it's time for a follow-up.
Let me know. I would be in. Indy's always a good town to go to.
Yeah, I guess I've been there, but I wouldn't go there unless I was being held hostage. But it's better than it's a good city, solid city. But
yeah, so
delete this.
What are we
Never
doing?
upload it.
Now that we got the most viewers we've ever had on a podcast, what are we doing?
We're open to questions. We'll take your questions.
We are, yeah. I guess we'll follow up and try to do this some other time, right?
We can't give up yet. It's only 10:43.
Oh, we're staying.
We'll take your questions.
Okay, I'm gonna go get more coffee.
Everybody
ask Ethan lots of questions.
Yes.
He likes to answer them.
They will be answered promptly. See, now I'm by myself. What are you going to do now? Ha. So, yeah. Sup? I will, with that, I'll take your questions. He's not back yet, so I'm just going to switch back to this one. With that, I will take your questions. Go ahead. I feel like a coach right now. Nobody's asking me questions. With that, I'll take your questions. With that, I'll take your questions. Let's go ahead. Swing and a miss. With that, I'll take your questions.
I think my coffee maker's breaking. It won't keep my coffee warm.
No questions, huh?
Any cold
Jesus.
coffee. Well,
with that, we'll take your questions. Let's go ahead.
I got a question for you. Who do you think is going to be in the Final Four?
Hang on.
Who are you talking to?
Who do you think is going to be in the Final Four? We got it on Facebook and on Periscope, so we could put it all the way up. We'll go YouTube though. Great question. If I had to, let me write this down.
What are you writing down?
My Final Four picks as of this date, January 15th, I think, right? So I don't think both Gonzaga, let's break this down strategically. I don't think both Gonzaga and Baylor are going to make it just because college basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who's more vulnerable to be beat? And I think that team might be Gonzaga.
I would agree with that.
And here's why. If Gonzaga has a game where they don't show up shooting well, somebody's going to beat them. Baylor is like, they can generate offense without having to shoot a lot, and they're really good defensively.
Yeah, I mean, in defense, Matt, I mean, you look at, Virginia winning it, defense plays a big part.
And then you look at Virginia losing to UMBC the year before that.
Also, yes, slow games also
Yeah.
help you lose, but
I
I
hate this
think
layout.
Baylor still plays quick, even though
Yeah.
they are a great defense.
And they can take over a game too easily. I mean, Gonzaga can do. You know what? Iowa is Gonzaga light, I think, except Gonzaga is better defensively by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I take back that comment because now that I think about it, they're really nothing alike other than shooting. Swing and a miss.
Just waiting for your answer.
I'm going to say Baylor
Okay.
makes it. This is really hard, because it's January. So some of the teams that we don't think of could emerge, such as these guys.
That's true. That's true. You're telling me that you don't think Illinois is making it to the Final Four right now, though?
I don't think that they will.
I know somebody that thinks that they're a Final Four caliber team.
You?
Deion Thomas.
Well, maybe we'll find out.
Where'd my dog go?
Let's see. This is one of the hardest questions I've ever received. SEC teams, maybe Tennessee. I'll say Tennessee. Baylor, Tennessee.
Camera's like lagging.
Mine's not.
That's good.
Do I want to throw a Big Ten team in there?
What Big Ten team do you think is most likely to make it to the Final Four? I would say Michigan.
Michigan.
Right? Okay.
Which means they won't. So I'll say that Iowa makes it. Say they get hot.
I like that deductive reasoning there. Just because I said it.
Yeah. Let's see. Big East, ACC. I need like a team that nobody would think of right now to make it. Who do they? You know who I really like, but they have their best player got hurt is UConn. Bouknight got hurt.
I saw that.
They were really good.
Sad.
Let's see.
Do you think that a over
No. Go ahead.
Three seed will make it to the Final Four?
Yes.
Okay. It was going to be higher than that, but then you said no without me finishing. So,
all right, I'm just going to throw. Well, no, I can't put another SEC team in there. You know who I was going to say?
LSU.
No.
Alabama.
Yeah. Really like them, but I won't put them in there. Pac-12, there's no shot in hell a Pac-12 team makes it.
What about a Big 12 team besides Baylor?
No.
No?
No. You know what? I'm going to say Louisville makes it, even though I said they weren't good.
Michigan, Illinois, Gonzaga, Texas.
Yeah, 0% chance that happens. Less than 0.
Wow.
There's not going to be 4 teams in the top.
Hey, thanks for your comment, but you're wrong.
Thank you. Yes.
That's how you keep people around. Good work.
I did say that. What would your Final Four be?
My Final Four right now.
I'll write it down.
To say one. Mine would be Gonzaga, Villanova, Texas, and Michigan.
God, I'll tell you right now, there is no chance that both Michigan and Texas make it. No chance. None.
Unless they're all in the same bracket, and then I would have to change it, of course.
They don't even need to be in the same bracket. I promise they won't both make it.
Ethan, 0%. Louisville is in the Elite Eight.
I would probably agree. I kind of just went with a shot in the dark.
Good work.
I don't know. I was trying to think of it. I was going to go with UConn or Alabama, but I felt like that would be too crazy. What about Colorado or Oregon? Solid clubs. Or UCLA. I don't even know if a Big Ten team will make it, to be honest.
When was the last time a Big Ten team won? It's been like 13 years or something. Michigan State was the last one, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. Because how many teams have made it since then? Wisconsin lost to Duke that year. Michigan has lost twice, haven't they? Remember when someone on this podcast said that Juwan Howard was a bad coach and a cheater? I never said that, but
yeah, changed your tune real quick, didn't you?
I think that I just lumped him in with the group of Penny Hardaway, but that was unfair because one's coaching the Big Ten, the other one's coaching in the American, so a little bit unfair by me.
Hold on, Michigan State hasn't won since 2000.
No, there's no way. Yeah, that's actually true.
That's what it says right here on.
I thought didn't they lose to Duke that one year or Kansas or someone?
I don't know.
I'll find out right now. How about that?
2014, I think.
No.
Huh?
2009.
Oh.
They lost in 2009. Because that's the only time they're 2-1. And they won in 1979 and 2000.
You can't even see out there, dog.
They lost to North Carolina. Let's do my Elite Eight, shall we?
I tell you what, these 10 a.m. podcasts, I believe that they draw more viewers because people are at work doing nothing.
Yeah, how about we do our Elite Eights now?
Elite Eight?
Yeah.
When was the last time the Big Ten won a national championship?
2000.
Was it?
It's got to be. Can you think of anyone else that has won since then?
Nope. I can't.
All right. I don't know why the hell I put Louisville in my freaking Final Four. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever done. I'm going to stick with it. My other four teams in the Elite Eight, I'm going to go with Illinois, Michigan, so 3 Big Ten teams in the Elite Eight. Alabama, that's right, yeah. And Gonzaga. So let's just match them up. Let's say you have a 1-seeded Gonzaga taking on a 3-seeded Louisville. Okay, so then you have a 2-seeded Iowa taking on a 4-seeded Alabama. 2-seeded Tennessee taking on a 4-seeded Michigan. Actually, you know what? We'll say 1-seed Michigan. How about that? Then you have a 1-seeded Baylor taking on 3-seeded Illinois. Boom. Suck on it. So,
hit me with it.
Elite Eight, Baylor beats Illinois. So that means that Baylor's the number 1 overall 1 seed, and Illinois is the number 1 overall 3 seed. So there you go. Baylor beats Illinois. Michigan is a 1 seed that loses to 2-seeded Tennessee. Iowa's a 2 seed that beats 4-seeded Alabama. And Louisville's a 3 seed that beats Gonzaga somehow. So there you go. Boom. Also, we have 0 viewers. Way we have 1.
Sounds good. All right. We calling this or what? I got to go to work.
Let's give it 3 minutes and 26 seconds.
Sounds good.
We'll open it up to the final questions.
Final questions. My brother said if he was live, he would have asked questions, but apparently he joined late. So.
Well, I'll tell you this. We're not going to upload this because there's no point. So
we'll just leave the live show.
I might even delete that. I mean, what the hell's the point?
Why? We're talking.
I'm going to change the title of it to just Illini Basketball Podcast Live because it would be clickbait if I didn't.
It's not our fault he didn't. Never mind.
Okay, okay.
It's probably your fault. But how come you didn't follow up with him yesterday? Is what I'm wondering.
That's the only thing that I regret not doing.
Live and learn, they say.
Well, I've interviewed professional athletes before, so
have you?
Yeah. Bryant McFadden, look him up.
Is that McFadden's brother?
What?
You know, the good one.
I have no idea what that means.
I don't really either.
He was a cornerback for the Steelers when they won the Super Bowl.
What was that running back for Alabama? Wasn't he a McFadden?
Darren McFadden? I thought he was at Arkansas.
Arkansas. There you go. I don't know. A red team that starts with an A in the South.
In the SEC, yeah. I changed the title. It's not working. So
whatever.
Swing and a miss. Son of a bee. We can cuss since we're not uploading this.
Son of a bee. If people are watching.
Last questions. We'll take them. Let's go. Bring them at us. Come on. Damn it, let's go. Ask the questions.
Oh, boy.
I'm just going to rip this final. Actually, I'm going to keep this Final Four thing to see how accurate I am. And remember.
Did you write mine down?
I wrote down your Final Four, yes.
Okay.
It says Gonzaga, Villanova, Texas, Michigan. I'll tell you this right now. This is a precursor to Countdown to March Madness. February 15th, coming your way.
Has Namari said anything about where he wants to go?
Why don't we look that up? Well, there's already a Writing Illini article that says projected Illini lineup with transfer Namari Burnett, so they're assuming that he's just going to go to Illinois. The following teams have reached out to Namari Burnett: Oregon, San Diego State, Colorado State, Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Alabama, Dayton, Missouri, Arizona State, Maryland, Wake Forest, DePaul, USC, Marquette. Thoughts?
I think he needs to come to Illinois.
Also Illinois, because I skipped over them on purpose to see if you'd notice. So Illinois did reach out.
I wasn't paying attention.
I think Illinois is going to be people think it's going to be between Illinois, Alabama, and Oregon. That's what people think.
I think he'd be good for Illinois.
I disagree completely, actually.
Okay, well, I'll make sure to hit him up on the Twitter and tell him that you think he shouldn't come here.
Well, look at how many guards they're going to have. Who's going to play? Just going to have Luke Goody come in, who's been a nice young player that wants to come here and
I think
not
Luke
have him
Goody
play?
needs to develop his body before he's Big Ten playable.
Wrong.
That's fine.
Shooters shoot. All he has to do is stand there and shoot and try on defense. It's basically the opposite of what I do.
Might be a step slow.
Well, look at the guards next year: Frazier, DeMonte, Corbello, Miller, Burnett. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Did it change the title?
On what?
YouTube? It didn't change it, so it looks like we're assholes that are just lying to people.
Why?
Because it says Illinois Basketball Podcast Live Special.
Do you want me to fix it? Hey guys, Deion Thomas was supposed to be on today.
Okay, we're good.
He didn't. He wasn't available. Maybe he had something come up. I'm not really sure. So he didn't come on. We're going to try to get him again. Sorry for the false advertisement on the title, but there's nothing we can do about it.
I'm going to change it, so that's cool.
Is that better?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of making him look bad. It's not.
I'm not trying to make him look bad. I mean, I'm sure he's a busy guy, and you know, we're a podcast that has 90 followers, so it's not that big a deal. So hopefully we can get a hold of him and we can do this some other time.
I mean, we do get like 90 listens to 100 a podcast, so we're pretty big time.
Pretty big time, but yeah.
Right. So we'll be back on Monday, I guess, since the Illinois game's on Tuesday next week. Unless we want to do one Tuesday right before the game. We haven't done a game day podcast in a long time.
Yeah.
What time is that game on Tuesday?
We do like a Tuesday morning one. I don't think I have anything going on.
That seems like a lot to ask for me to get up for.
I mean, like
that early. I mean,
11.
Yeah, that would be fine. Game's at 7:30.
I mean 11. Like that's still in the AM.
It's pretty early.
We'll see. We'll let you guys know.
But then after that, they play.
Check out the Twitters and the Facebooks, and we'll let you know when the next one's
coming. Probably Tuesday and Friday next week. So yeah, all right. Goodbye, folks.
Thanks for coming out.